Hi everyone and welcome to MTG Adventures. Today is a modern challenge time and we are playing our third round in this modern challenge because the two first rounds weren't recorded and unfortunately we lost it. So this is the third one and we're gonna play with this sweet Izzet Electro-End deck, which is still my favorite deck. Apparently we are playing against the new big mana decks, like some Valakut style deck, I think so. And my opponent just suspended the search for tomorrow in turn 1, and I kept a pretty okay end, so we'll see how it will perform. I wish for just a little bit more cyclers. And I will also fail safe about counter spells. We will just fetch for 3 because we need double red for sure. We will cycle strip with a Winder. We get another cycler, which is a good news. We will play Mountain and we will pass the turn. My opponent get a third land, possibly a fourth. Good thing is we will have Cryptic up on turn 4. Search for tomorrow resolving. For snow-covered forest. Field of the Dead, 3 lands. Okay, we want... Yes, we want to cycle this just in case we got the option of Force of Negation. Looks like it's not the case, so we'll let that resolve. Opponents play another land, which is annoying, but still okay for now. Castle looks annoying because means like next turn can be prime time. Okay, so my opponent is able to play a non-counterable giant next turn. So we will go island. We'll let my opponent do his thing during the turn, and possibly end of turn we will just go for attacking for 16. Problem is opponent 18. Let me think. If we go now, we go as foretold, we go living end. We got 11 power. So next turn we'll be able to hit for 11, and so that's less powerful, so we should wait and hope this Cryptic will give us the win as soon as possible. So opponents will go Primeval Titan for sure, and Field of the Dead will trigger. Yes, we have nothing to say about this Primeval Titan. So maybe opponents, it's 6, so 7 opponents will search for Field of the Dead. Maybe Bojuka Bog. If he's searching for Bojuka Bog, we will have to do Electro-Dominance, okay, in response. And that's the case, so we will just yell the Field of the Dead triggers. Yell the Field of the Dead triggers, I say, yes. And in response to the Bojuka Bog trigger, we will just cycling strip with a Winder. Unfortunately, we get another Cyrodiil, but now it's emergency time. We will go for face my opponent. And resolve a living end now. And it will resolve. They will exile our grave, we don't care, they are full tape, no zombies left, I think so, because they landed already. And we get rhinos, which is a nice addition to what we already get. We attack opponent for 16, we will cycle, we'll play Fire Islet, damage is okay. We'll play Fiery Islet. We will just keep Cryptic up in case of whatever. For example, like now sometimes they're playing kind of Skip Shift strategy, so we'll just see that. I feel I also can go As Foretold, Crashing Footfall, and whatever they play, we get some creatures with trample. But it depends if they manage to just kill us. If they get the Valakut strategy with the creators, they have to go Primeval again, and no, I keep Cryptica. I choose to keep Cryptica. Maybe I'm wrong, but I choose to do that. Yes, sure, you can have as many zombies you want. Summoner's Pact. Summoner's Pact. Anyway, let's damn Summoner's Pact. They will play their Primeval Titan again. We can't counter it. That's okay for now. We just don't want to be killed this turn. Honestly, I just don't know this deck enough. Okay, so it can be countered, right? So we can't Cryptic Command this guy. They will search for 2 lands. What lands will it be? Radiant Fontaine and a Celestia Sanctuary. Celestia Sanctuary will be able to bounce a land. Don't know what will be, maybe another one, but yes, they want 2 life. They can have another land drop. So for now, I'm confident. Maybe I missed a trick, but I don't think so. Tap all creatures and draw a card. Is that game, opponent? Yes, that's game. Opponent conceded. So we won the first game. That's a good news because we have 4 Blood Moon in sideboard. That's the new addition from my experience. So, and thanks to my friends from the advices we have on Discord, we choose to try that, and I will do it now. So, what we don't want in this matchup. If I'm boarding Blood Moon in, usually I don't want Cryptic Command. But Cryptic Command just saved my life right now. It looks difficult to have Cryptic Command up with Blood Moon on the board, and I definitely want to get Blood Moon on the board. So I will cut. Yes, if I got Blood Moon, of course I will cut the full Cryptic. The 3 Cryptics. Problem is, Force of Negation looks okay against some things, but they are playing a lot of creatures. But what do we want instead of? Anger, it's not that good. Dispute is a decent addition. I can just cut 1 force, keep 2 just in case, or keep 1 and go for dispute. And try to stay on my main plans, aggressive main plans, as the most I can. I'm not sure about this one of force. Maybe one of Cryptic can be good if we can manage to get 3 islands blue source, but if we want to have Blood Moon, it's really unlikely. You know what? They're playing this bunch of zombies. We will try to anger them. I think anger is not that bad as I thought, as we can thought. Remand is key, especially in the draw. Mystical Dispute. As they get this stupid Cavern of Souls, we can cut the dispute, go for anger, run just 2 anger in the matchup, run all our cyclers, and go for it between the 8 of the zombies and just the Blood Moon 8. We are on the draw. We got 2 Blood Moon, we got just 1 land, we got 1 Cyclers. This is a little bit tricky. We also have Crashing Footfall, Electro-Dominance. So as we are on a draw, and we won the first game, I will try that, but that's a bit tricky hand. Usually I don't like to keep this kind of hand. We will yell because we have nothing to do. Opponents will probably, yes, go for this kind of garbage. Yes, I know that. And going back here. Okay. No land is not a good news, but let's go. Now our hope is really to get Blood Mountain 3. But at the point we are, opponent is able to go Primeval Titan on his turn 3. And let me say, this is really nasty. Opponents will land something. Another Grazer. So they got so many land drops now, but just 4 cards in hand. Another one. Bounce the forest. Land the forest. They got an extra land drop from the Explorer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So next turn could be prime time easily. So we have definitely to get something now. It's tricky what land we can. If we go for island and we never draw the red source, it could be annoying. Have to go for Steam Vents. Yes, we got Scalding Tarn. So now depends. If it's prime time, we should remand definitely. Unless they got just Cavern of Souls and go prime time Cavern of Souls. Had been really hard for us to deal with. They got the castle, so they can definitely go for it now. Okay, so they possibly also got the Veil of Summer. Our problem is we need the third. I will search for blue. I know I have to get the 2 red source, but we will draw 2 more cards. Hopefully, we draw 1 card, and this Titan is just gone. If we got the third land, it will be really brutal for my opponent. No third land. That's changing everything. We got to keep remand up again, so we have to pass the turn and hope for... Oh, we gotta clean up something. What do we don't want? Problem is I have to reveal Blood Moon to my opponent. Opponent will try again for that, so I'll get rid of Curse of Mysteries. I know I can cycle it, but I really want my opponent to be surprised by that Blood Moon. Go Titan again. We go Remand again, and hopefully we draw a land. We don't. It's the big turn. We have to draw a land. Now, this is Electro-Dominance. This is amazingly bad. We will cycle main phase. We got the draw now, but possibly it will not be enough. We will go Crashing Footfall, end of turn probably, and after go for the Blood Moon, but Titan will be here, and I'm telling you, it will be not a good thing. Because this time we can't counter it. The timing was so against us. We drew exactly this third source when we needed to draw another one. We did 2 time warp with Remand, but opponent will trigger everything. If we had just Living End instead of Crashing Footfall, it had been really good. but it's not the case. Anyway, they got Bug, so don't care. Okay, Bug, nice. I don't have any way my way to go for that. Okay. End of turn, we will go for Crashing Footfalls. Target opponents. Go for the Footfalls. Yep, sure. Draw. Go Blood Moon. And the problem is we want definitely kill this Titan, so I will not attack this turn. I have Anger, which will be really good just dealing with all those creators despite the Titan. Search for 2 land looks okay, but they ain't got at least some... They will search for basic lands, I think so, maybe because they need some green to play something. We will block this Titan, definitely we want to kill it. Yes, you can have an extra land drop. No extra land drop. Cycling Street Race. Draw a Remand. Nice card. Really nice card to have, especially with another island. But... wait. What is my feeling? My feeling is they probably got another Primeval Titan. My feeling is my Rhino gonna attack now. For sure. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they can't do twice this Titan cast. I have to keep Remand up. I have Electro-Dominance up. I will not play this Anger now, unfortunately. But I think they got the Titan. Yes, I knew that. Remand you. Another Street Race. We're gonna cycle. Okay. Another land. Okay, zombie will attack or no? Yes, I think this zombie will attack us. No. Nope. As foretold. So now it's the time to go just red here and go for this. Kill what they got. Attack them 4/4. The problem is we will have to face this Titan will coming. Sure, okay, you can have your lands. Another little grazer. I was about to say a bad word. Street with a window will be cycled. And this is living in. This is interesting at least. But they got a Titan, but we got so much more things. So I think if we go end of turn. Okay, I think we are good on this. I don't see a lot of other way for my opponents to go better than that. No, they will just... Okay, so we will not attack. See what we get. Search for lands, whatever. We'll just wait end of turn. I know we'll take 2, but 2 it's not the end of the world, so we're gonna block, take 2. Opponents hopefully play another creature. Another Titan, I love this. So opponents will just block the biggest creatures and just face 5 and I think just face 11 damages. This Summoner's Pact is kind of a problem. Knight of the Reliquary. So my opponents go wild. But I think we still got it. If I counted well, I think we still got it. Opponent will face just the right number of damages. Even another Titan will come back. They will play, well, yes, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And they are at 10. So I don't know what they can do in instant speed to win. So I think we won. Yes, opponent conceded. We won this match against this Titan deck, and you know what, it feels so good. I lost the 2 first match against 2 decks I should have beat, but this deck is nice to play against, and we won 2-0, so what we can expect more. Even we are 1-2, I hope to go better in other matches. See you for next match. Hi everyone, and welcome to this 4th round of Modern Challenge. This end looks reasonable on play, yes, so we will keep it. Not perfect, just reasonable, but we will still keep it. Depends what we'll face. Modern is so diverse now, so it's really difficult to anticipate what my opponent will play. Swamp for opponent and Inquisition of Kozilek. We'll let that resolve. Probably he's gonna take as foretold. I mean 100% is gonna take as foretold. So 1 basic swamp, snow basic swamp, and an Inquisition. Don't know what it could be, but we'll see that. We got the Living End. Not a bad news, not a good either. Another one not really good. We're gonna cycle this. We should have wait maybe because my opponent is maybe on a big discard plan. If he's on a discard plan, now it's gonna be annoying by my hand. But I'm also really annoyed by my end. Really bad end. Drew 3 Living End. It's pretty crazy. So I was gonna play Dark Confidence, so looks like it's a rock or attuned. It's a deck against my plan is really good. If I draw Electro-Dominance now, I'm really far ahead, but I will draw Fire Islet, of course, to ping myself a little bit more. Looks nice. Looks like I get time to do it. Opponent will reveal a Tarmogoyf. Still playing that, so enjoy my end, opponent. Not really sensitive to Inquisition of Kozilek, you know? Play Tarmogoyf, sure, it's a 4-5, so we ain't got a lot of time. At this point, I will maybe just sack one of the Fire Islet end of turn. in case I draw Electro-Dominance. Of course, if I draw just as foretold, I'll be punished so bad, but it's trying to get a tempo versus trying to hope I draw one card, and this card is as foretold. So the odds to draw all the cyclers or all the land or better card is higher. Opponents will attack me with Dark Confident, I think. I don't know why MTGO is so bad with me those days. I mean, if you saw the last match, it was really okay, but I didn't record the two first match, and I had so bad luck on those matches. So, draw to fire Izzet. Draw another land, which is not bad. And draw. That's retrace. No, first do that. Search for, I think, blue. Cycling that main phase. And maybe we are safe. Maybe drawing this Electro-Dominance will just win us the game from nowhere. My opponents get call against command. It's good because I think we represent not lethal yet, but not far to be. I will take this 6. That hurts, but I want to be really on the surprise plan. Because if my opponent goes Liliana minus just after that, will be really painful. It goes Renin 6. Okay for Renin 6. Problem is Renin 6 is a real, at the point we have just 5 points of life, Renin 6 could be a real clock. Now I hope they just go green and do some, but no. Get one back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got 11 points and we ping for 1. So that's rough because we will be just 1 short to kill my opponent on this turn. We will be 1 short, I can't believe it. Drew another Electro-Dominance will win us the game. Cast Living End. Nope. So what we have to do? Maybe if we need to kill Renin 6 or not. Renin 6 is representing 1 damages and a potential lightning bolt or blood bread off representing 3. So I think I go 3 on Renin 6, 5, 6, 7, 8 on my opponent. And my 2 street race will be quite powerful next turn because they got swamp. I think I will go like that because it doesn't change the clock. So I will go. I'm tempted to go old face, but no, it's bad. No, I think I have to go for killing Renin 6. But 6 and 6 doesn't make it. But if he's got Blood Bread off, he will just sacrifice the Renin 6 and kill us on the spot. He got Claw against common, so he already got 2 damages. So it's making 3. I think I have to kill Renin 6 for sure. And maybe I have to keep one's things in defense in case of Blood Bread Elf. But if he's going Blood Bread Elf, he can't skull against common. No, whatever. Huh, it's not legal. Problem is that attack is not lethal next turn. If they get some... The street rays are not lethal this turn. Next turn. We'll pass and see. One cycling. Drawing card. Get 4 lands. We'll have 5. Now, no Blood-Bred Elf. Please. Please don't go Blood-Bred Elf. I'll be so bad about it. 1, 2, 3. No red. Oh, it's Maelstrom. No, it's Liliana. Liliana is fine, I think so. I'll draw a card if it's remand. Oh, not bad, not bad. I think Liliana will go for sacrifice creatures. Of course, I will go down for this because this X-proof is nice and this is representing lethal. My opponent possibly go for another Goyf, which will be quite annoying. Dark Confidence is the play for my opponent. If I just drew, I can't cycle, hope to draw a red source, kill Dark Confidence, win on the spot. No, this is not the case. We'll just go for cycling again, and we get another one. If I go for 3, I hope my opponent lose to Dark Confidence. No, it's not a good plan. I go face and face. Have to block with this Dark Confidence, of course. Go down 3. We're representing lethal next turn. Now Blood-Bred Elf is killing us, maybe. No, it can't go Blood-Bred Elf plus Callaghan's Common, but it can go Bolt and Blood-Bred Elf, which is... Oh, or Ren and 6. Ren and 6, okay. And Land and Blood-Bred Elf, it's killing me. 3 cards, 1 Callaghan's Common. Callaghan's Common is not doing lethal. Cycling, so Blood-Bred Elf is not any more possibility. They got to have a Bolt. No, they just put Ren and 6 up, so they get to have a ball. Now, I think they can't win now. Yes, we won. We won. That's a good news. So, Jund. What they will board in? My main deck is actually already really powerful against my opponents. They'll probably go for some Grave 8, so Crashing Footfall is staying for sure. Dispute is not worth it. Force can be an argue for that, but Chalice on the play can be good, but not on the draw. I think I like it like that. Anger is killing basically everything except this Starmoglyph. I will go down 1 Street Race and go 1 Anger, maybe 2 to see if it can be relevant at a point. I'll try it as I won. Usually I'm not boarding anything against Jund, but this time I want to try. We are on a draw, we get just 1 land, but it's 2 colors, we get the combo and we get 2 cyclers and the living ends. So we're gonna keep it. Maybe I'm gonna get discarded from the living end or the as-foretold. If my opponent's clever, is gonna go for living end for the discard, because the right choice is usually the zero cost spell versus the way to play it. Oh, especially when it's living in. As foretold, we can have a discussion about it, because as foretold by its own is doing something. Okay, maybe Electro-End can just ping my opponent, but Tarmogoyf already that big is not a good news for us. That's maybe why they discarded as foretold to grow up the Tarmogoyf faster. Yes, this is a first step. Electro-Dominance, please. I do want an Electro-Dominance now. Just to be sure, or maybe not now, next turn is okay too. I feel maybe my opponents will have another discard spell. If he's going discard now, the problem is usually I'm trying to remain the discard because they get just one black, but the land just after and play the black, but we'll see if they go discard or not. Oh, no, I know they get 2 black. So I will not remain anyway. 4 cards in the hand for my opponent. Opponent, do you go for Liliana or not? Looks like it. My opponent's going for Ashiok. Ashiok will take care of this window. So I think we get to remand this guy. And we get the as foretold. Hope so much. Drawing something good. Anger is not at its best now. So now what we're gonna do is just pass the turn to do pretty much nothing, because opponent's going Ashiok speed for this time, I think so. And we're gonna let resolve it, because we can just cycle to hope for something, but the only bad thing is if the land we draw is a fetch land, it's really bad. But my opponent's going in his grave. That's clever. That's clever, definitely clever. He boarded in Fulminator Mage. That's not a good idea, right? But why not? Okay, just cycling this guy, hope for land, cycling this guy, hope for land. We got the land. And now, people, I'm telling you, unfortunately, we have to go for it now, because Ashiok will ruin our plan of the way. And this Court of Mysteries are, at the end of the day, we can just play it by just casting it. So we're gonna cast this as foretold. Of course, they are confident in Fulminator Mage. We come back, but we will be able to kill it with this Anger of the Gods we get. So not too bad about this. So, and we got the land, so that's okay. I mean we are not in the best spot now, but we still have a shot. Dark Confidence going go for 0. That's a problem, because I want to use this Cryptic for lethal one time. That's annoying. They will take the Anger, I think so. They have no choice, they have to take the Anger. Anger had been good here. Waiting for my opponent's choice. We know they got Raven and 3 unknown cards in hand. You see, a shock is annoying, but we can even living in through it. That's why it's not the worst grave 8 for us. Now, one of the best roll we can have is basically Rhinos. Because I think now we're gonna go for the aggro plan. My opponent's shocking, so I think it was gonna be Blood Red Elf time. Maybe. Maybe not, but I think it's gonna be Blood Red Elf time. Nope. Just 4. 3. What are you gonna go for 3 lands? Tireless Tracker, maybe? No, you had land after if it's Tireless Tracker. Collagen's coming dealing 2 damages to my and returning Goif. Okay. But you got Bolt? Okay, he got Bolt to kill that. Okay, that's fair, that's fair. At least I'm not that sad about it because they just use 2 cards to take care of one of mine, and we are still a problem for them on the board. We get remand, but now the thing is we get the priority and we want to cast a creature. If we attack, Fundamental Mage we kill one of our thing before, so I will just cast this Card of Mysteries now. Like that, opponent's not able to deal with. So we're gonna attack. Do we need to attack a shock? I don't think so. We go straight face to my opponent. Not gonna block. Wanna keep Fundamental Mage. Okay, don't know why, but that's okay to me. Another land. So opponents get 2 lands in hand and 2 unknown cards. We can actually yell through this turn. Oh no, not to an unknown card because we knew about this Tarmogoyf. Ravine is okay to get, so Black Cleave and an unknown card. Yep, sure. Drawing Living End. It's really bad here. Actually, this is really bad. If we attack, Tarmogoyf is just blocking. They get a lot of creatures in the grave. 1 Blood Red Elf, 1 Tarmogoyf, 1 Blood Red Elf, and 1 Tarmogoyf. So Blood Red is not triggering. Do I prefer? And they will just sack, coming back sacked. So that's not the plan. Living in is not something. Is not really good now. We can. Okay, we can just go for this Curator of Mysteries now. Attack with Curator of Mysteries, and next turn try to Cryptic for the win. They got 1 card we don't know in hand. And we got Remand up thanks to us Foretold. So, we'll see. The opponent's taking 3. I love it. But yeah, it's just getting me out of 2 lands can be good for them, but they just conceded because we got it in the air anyway. So we won this match against John 2-0. What is fun is the 2 first matches I lost was against really weird decks. I lost against VANIFAR Combo and the regular John the Living End. And I think the regular John the Living End is usually a good matchup for us. But I played so bad, I made a lot of mistakes. I should have won this match, and the second one should be on the paper a good match, but I mulliganed so bad, and I had really bad luck. But we won against Titan, we won against Chance. We are now 2-2, and we're gonna keep going to the next match and try to win. That was MTG Adventures, and see you for the next match. Hi everyone, this is our 5th match. We are gonna play, and we're not gonna keep this end. This is terrible. All land ends. We're not gonna go for this. We're gonna mulligan. And this one is so much better. We're gonna keep it. And we're gonna get rid of... maybe just one Steam Vents and go. Sorry, coming back. I'm back, sorry. So we are against Burn. So our plan here is go the fastest as we can. I'm sorry, the cat is doing a lot of stupid things. I don't know why. Especially when I'm recording videos. Burn is usually a really tricky matchup. Okay, play Montaigne and go. Sorry for the noise. This is cat's time. Okay, attacking, sure. Yeah, gonna cycle. Problem is, our living in is going to come a little bit. Oh, okay, that's nice. That's nice, but the problem is, we'll have to cycle this street race. And we have to do it now. But that's not automatically bad, because we will have decent clock. So take one is hurting a little bit, and we have to go for Montaigne because Electrodominance will be probably the play. They will go draw a card, not bad. Supposed to get some land in hand, but no white is nice. Soulscorn Mage, so, oh, we are not against Burn. We are against Prowess. And that means this is far better for us. Especially now, opponent's gonna attack. Got no block. Do you have something to do after this? No, I will go now for it. Because it will be so much harder for my opponent to recover now. Because they play 2 creatures, they get just 4 cards in hand, and my opponent just concede, you know? So, the Prowess deck is a far better matchup than the other one. Like, we have some stuff now, because we got the Dragon's Claw once. So what's not really good? Street Race. Sorry, I love it, but go down. I think Cryptic is going down too. So we got 4 Chalice of the Void, 1 Dragon's Claw. I think in this matchup, because they are a lot about the creatures, are we gonna go for Anger? Force can be good. But I will get rid of 1, go 2 Angers. I'm tempted to go down all the force. Go down all forces. Go for the Angers. Remand. Remand is not also not really a good things to have. Our decks will change a lot if I board out Remand and Force. It means no counter spells. As I want, I will try it just like that, not changing so much. Because counter spells can do some. Question is Remand better than Force in this matchup? They are playing pretty much all one drop. I try like that. Maybe going down the street race is not the best plan. I think maybe my way to sideboard here is a little bit greedy. Of course, if I get one chalice turn 1, turn 2, it will be nice. This is not a chalice turn 2 end, but this is still a powerful end. I don't think I can say no to this end, so I will keep it. Soulscar Mage is of course the play for my opponent. Not Painful Lands is a nice addition to what we are doing. 3 Cyclers, also nice addition. I will just cycle notes. Sorry, not the Strip Window. Cycle the Desert Ceradan in response to that. Get the Dragon's Claw is a good turn to play. My opponent's playing mostly all red cards, so Dragon's Claw turn 2 is worth playing it, I think so. Okay, so next turn we will have a clock, but this turn I have to play this. I think this is really nice against my opponent. Of course we're gonna win some lives. Yes, use the Dragon's Claw ability. But this guy will be annoying. I must avoid. This guy will be annoying. Oh, they want to distract it. Okay, that's nice, opponent. Okay, we get now our Electro Dominance. This is quite nice. We'll see if we will be able to wait a little bit, just to cycle 2 more creatures. Manamorphous. Okay. If it's going too wild, I will do it now. Lava Dart. Sure. Lava Dart again. Sure. Maintain. Okay. Combat. Attack. I get a block. Do you want to do some? Yes, you want to do something. Yes, so this is quite wild. Maybe he's going Lava Dart, yes. So I will go for it. Because my opponent's is going wild now. Want to kill us. I'll go search for an island. I'll go cycle Desert Ceradan. No! Oh, I messed up. I messed up the colors. So now we are dead. We are dead. I messed up the colors. I cycled Desert Ceradan instead of Strip Winder. And I see no way we're gonna win here. I'm sorry. I just messed up. We had the win. Okay, I will recover for that. Okay. Opponents, we had the win so bad, I think so. We had the win so bad. I'm sorry, people. I just messed up. Just messed up. I feel remaining really bad here. I probably feel Force is better. Can just save my life, so I go forces, but I'll go straight forward with Street Race. Sounds like better plan. Get 2 forces, go like that. Straight. Okay. Once again, nice living end, but pretty not sure, but that's solid. No fetch land. Can't say no to that. I'm just now really afraid about the sideboard card. I have to go away from the last game we did. I messed up. We probably had won the game, but I messed up. So I can't do nothing about it now. It's finished. So no way I can recover from that. So let's take this game as it should be. Yes. Prowess 1, Prowess 1, yeah, sure, okay. Dealing 2 to us, dealing 4 here. Now we have 8 top decks in 3 draw. 4 draw. Cycle this guy first. Cycle second. This is hard, I know. But I have to find some. Yes, as foretold is the big payoff. Is a really big payoff now. Cast it now. We have a big board. 2 turns clock. 1 turns clock actually. I don't think my opponent can recover from that. I don't think my opponent can deal just all the damages. And I think we just won. Thanks to Street Race cycling. Against the mono red deck. Okay, so that was a really speed second game. We won so easily. And I like it because I just threw the second game away by making a color mistake, like cycling the Desert Cerodon because it's dealing more damages. That's why it was automatic to me, but I just forgot I have to skip the 2 red to go just for the Electro-Dominance and Living End. So that was my bad, but we won this match. This matchup is really good for us. We won it. It's I hope it's normal. And see you for the next match. We are now 3-2, so we're getting positive. And we have 2 matches left, so see you for next one. Hi again, people. This is still a modern challenge. And we are gonna play 6th round, round number 6. And this end looks reasonable. We need a way to play our free spells, but we got cycling. We're gonna keep our end. And see what we will play against. So we got 2 draws to say our best draw will be Electro-Dominance. Depends what my opponent's playing. I will wondering if I'm gonna fetch for a Shockland or not. Okay, so Blundsteinmeier cracked. Maybe we're gonna get discarded. I think this is this Shadow. I don't know. Okay, Once Upon a Time. I don't remember if Shadow was playing Once Upon a Time. Tamogorf. So this is probably John Shadow. Not a bad news. Not a bad news. They are cycling to Street Race, which is not ideal for us. But opponents looks like is not going for. I think I have to get 2 colors just in case here. Opponent's not discarding us. That's a good news. And usually this shadow deck is way better than the Grixis shadow one. We're gonna play Cascade Bluffs and wait to see if we have to cycle or we will just remand the Tarmogoyf if my opponent's got in hand. We know we got Tarmogoyf. Verdant Catacomb. I hope so much we can draw. Oh, now they got this. You know what? We will let them choose. I think living in or crashing footfall are both annoying for my opponent. Maybe remand is the target, yeah. Especially if they get like a shadow in hand and they want to play it now, or another discard. They want to play this Traverse on the Vault. They are taking a bunch of risks on this one. So we will do 2 blue, because the odds says we have more blue cyclers. Another living end is not exactly what we wanted to have, but okay. Spoiler, we have enough lands. So yeah, pretty soon. My opponent's 8 got Shadow and Tarmogoyf. Probably gonna play both. Yep, and gonna play Shadow too, I think so. My opponent is confident in himself, because if I can just living in now, will be so good for me. Unfortunately, we can't. So I will play this Montaigne in a way to just go for Cryptic, because my opponent can attack us for a bunch here. So we'll see. The thing is, for sure, I want to draw. They get 5 cards in hand. Don't know what it could be, but opponent's spin cost, going Traverse. It's fine to me. He's searching for another shadow. He's searching for this thing. Okay. Okay. But my opponent knows that I got Cryptic, right? I think I got to go for it now, just because anyway, if we are not drawing some payoff here, like this is really not what we want to draw, we're gonna die next turn anyway because of this thing. It's a creature or all creatures? Target attacking creatures. Okay. Another shadow, sure. Okay, you know what that means? That means we gotta cycle this now. In case of as foretold. This is not as foretold. So now 666, and we. Okay, we gotta concede this game. Nothing we can do. Okay, we did the right choices, but get pretty unlucky. Chalices of the Void, good, obviously. I kinda like one Tomat Script. Rhinos are nice. We get a lot of nice cards, that's the problem here. Cryptic can be just sometimes a bit slow, but we are on a play, so our main plan looks really okay. Force of negation looks okay. Get go down 1-2 for sure. I think 1 cryptic 2. I get it. Okay, I go down one more thing. I don't know what it is. I don't want to go down more cyclers. Cryptic command 2, I think it's a good number. Love force. As Photo is doing by his own, whereas Crashing Footfall is not doing it. I think I will go down 1 footfall and play 61 by applying the 3 Tomod scripts because or just for 3 trace? No, I don't think it's needed. Or keep crashing and go down another one. It's 13. I kind of want to keep 13. I will go down 1 crashing footfall and go it like that. Hope we can do something. No chalices, but Electro-Dominance and that's foretold, 2 cyclers, and really is pretty nice to any description. And I know I will be discarded, so I kind of like this end face to discard. I'll play that because sometimes my opponent's clock is really fast, so we will not choke ourselves too bad first turn. And I don't see a way that we're gonna get the Living End on the board too fast. So my opponent will have to choose between those 2 spells. Yeah, any of the spells is fine to get rid of, I think. If they get a second discard and we can't deal with it, this could be tricky. Ah, this is interesting now. And nothing they can do about this nice draw we have. I think we kind of need a bit more. So I will play this Chalice No 1 now. So I think it will be really annoying for them. The timing was perfect for once. They can maybe have something to just blow it, but I will keep the cyclers to cycling end of turn of my opponent. Oh, opponent's gonna abrupt that, and bad news is we can't do nothing about this, but okay, they use an abrupt decay to do that. That's unlucky that they got it. I couldn't just have bad draw than this Chalice in this timing. And they kept abrupt decay in. That's okay. If they know I will board Chalice, it's okay, but if it's just for as foretold, it's not worth it because I'm not gonna play as foretold, as I'm not sure that I will be able to do something with my 0-cost spell. I used to do that mistake, but I'm not doing it anymore. Electro-Dominance is not bad, but we need some 0-cost spell now. This is not one, but this is not bad too. We got the Living End, and we got it in instant speed. And we also have the Crashing Footfall. I think we're gonna go for the As Foretold and play the Living End right now. And my opponent's conceded because the Living End is too rough to handle for them. So Not a bad tech. Not a bad tech we had. On a draw, Cryptic is not ideal. I like having some force of negation. It can buy us the turn we need. I'm thinking if I want to change anything. For sure, I don't want to go down for other cyclers, but maybe I want to go up for some. Footfall is not. It's not really nice because they got only big, like big creatures to deal with. So on the play can do something, but with an Electro-Dominance. But on the draw, I kind of want to get rid of one and put back once Desert Serodon, maybe. Not once Retrace because we have to care about our life total. But we have to go really speed on this one. So I'm also tempted to, but we get to keep enough blue to get rid of this force of negation if we need. So we gotta go for this. I keep footfalls because I want to keep some, but this is not really what we want to have. Okay, we have the Chalice turn 2, so if they are of the discard, which is probably gonna be the case, they will have to discard Chalice of the Void instead of other things. Okay, we get just footfalls, but I can't say no just in case they ain't got the discard in hand. We managed pretty well to this second game. First one was, okay, we can't do anything, so we're gonna keep this in, 2 lands. I don't see how I don't want to keep it. Opponent's mulliganing to 6 cards, which is good news for us. I don't know if my opponent will play some Grave 8 in face of what we did last game, like playing some Line of the Void, I don't know. Still thinking mulliganing again. Okay, opponent kept, but seems like it's not a really confident kept, seems like, because opponents just take some time to decide. Verdant Catacomb. Yeah. You have the discard, opponent? Looks like you do by fetching first turn. Yes, I think they got... Oh, they got Bubble. Okay, sure. Do you get discard? Bubble is looking my top. And they will play the discard, right? Do you go for the Chalice or do you get a second discard? If they get a second discard, they're probably gonna go for another thing than the Chalice. They get 3 cards left in hand. They will draw to the bubble. They get Chalice, so probably they ain't got the second discard in hand. They know what we're gonna draw. We're gonna draw a Spiral of Canal, which is good news because I don't want to hurt myself too much to Shockland. Okay, land. Crack the land. Okay, hurt yourself as you want. Death Shadow as a 1/1 is on the play. I have to say yes to that. Second Death Shadow. So they are really soft to Living End plan. Now, as foretold is not bad. I still don't want to hurt myself, so I want to play Montaigne. The only downside is they know what I got, so they got 3. Another fetch will be in bad news for us. They got 3 cards in hand. They're gonna try to discard us for an instant sorcery. So basically that means Crashing or just Cradle of Mysteries will go down. And or Cryptic. They're probably gonna go for Footfalls, but The question is, do I want to cycle in response? Take the risk to gather living end. I will cycle in response, but because if I draw... no, okay, so... you gotta take this or that. Thinking Cryptic will be up fast. Footfall is the pick for my opponent. So I think my opponent is just a little bit low on lands and get another lands in hand, I think. Yes, Ian got it, I knew that. We got the living end now. So playing living end now looks amazingly powerful. So we're gonna do that. For sure. Play an island. Play as foretold. Play the living end. Resolve living end. And now opponents, you better just draw some lands. Tarmogoyf? Yes, Tarmogoyf is here. 2 cards in hand. Okay, so Tarmogoyf is not that frightening for now because we got Cryptic up. And it will be a nice turn because we can go attacking my opponent for 4. Just playing this on 1 to avoid any discard effects. Yes, opponents is conceding to Chalice on 1, and so we are winning against this Jund Death Shadow 2-1. That was a pretty nice match, and I think the Chalice were not a lot on the board, but really key to this match, and we drew nice this living end at this moment. Anyway, we had a lot of things to do if we didn't draw that, but we drew it at the right moment. I think going 2 shadows from my opponents was a little bit tricky. Maybe should go 1 shadow in grave, 1 shadow on board. Managed to do that the turn before. It's quite nice if a shadow is coming back to my living end. Yes, but we managed to win it. So now we are 4-2 in this modern challenge. So far the match we recorded are all the winning match. I'm glad about it, and see if we can manage to win the 7th and last round. If we won the last round, we can do something in this modern challenge. For now we are 4-2, and see you for next match. That was MTG Adventures. So people, this is it. Last match of this modern challenge, and we got an end on the draw, which is reasonable. So I think we're gonna keep it. We got 1 free spell, 1 way to play it, 2 remand, 1 cycler, and 2 lands, and the colors. So we're gonna keep it. So we are playing against which deck? Scalding Tarn. Could be many things, and we're gonna do exactly the same as my opponent playing. Oh no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna play Spire Bluff first. Because we know we're gonna cycle end of turn. Opponents, what are you playing? Are you playing basically control or no? So Scalding Tarn and Street Race means Grixis control usually. Yeah. Yeah, so this is definitely Grixis control. No, Grixis control, sorry, Grixis Shadow. Could be tricky, could be nice, we'll see that. What my opponent's got in hand. A Death Shadow directly, okay. Okay, sure. For now, looks okay, but we have to manage to do something nice, pretty speed. Fortunately for us, our opponents kept a hand apparently without discard. So we will try to capitalize on that decision from my opponent. Bad news is Crashing Footfall is not really good here. We're gonna meet it for a little bit. Opponents will fetch, of course. I don't see other way to get an instant speed to take some damages. Yeah, there are 9. Gonna go for fetch, but I'm pretty sure that as foretold we will manage to try to play is gonna be countered by Stubborn Denial. We got a Living End, so this is interesting. They got 5 cards in hand. The odds say that they will get it, but we will try to get one. I'm pretty sure they're gonna denial this. They did. I knew that. So the question is, are we dead next turn or not? If we are not, we can have a small chance to do something. Oh, they'll... Okay, minus the Death Shadow to get a big one. And if they get the Timur Battle Rage, we dead. We already dead. 7. Looks like they ain't get a Timur Battle Rage. Looks like we're gonna go straight forward for our plan, because we have no choice about it, so we will have to pay that. If they get the second counterspell, which looks like the case, Snapcaster Mage is doing it so well. Snapcaster Mage 2-step on denial, and opponent just crushed us so bad this game. And we are at our turn, so we have no choice. So we had been completely destroyed by this Grixis Shadow deck here. So what we gonna go for? We're gonna go for Chalice of the Void for sure. Shadow is speed. This time Street Race is not your time. Footfalls feels like Shadow's gonna be always bigger, so I think maybe I will get rid of 2, maybe more. I will see that. Dispute is nice, Force is nice, Crypt is nice, so I decide I will get rid of the Footfalls, because I think this is not really the way to go. Cryptic Command can be okay if we manage to go through the turn. We really have to get Force of Negation up. I will get rid of 1 to get 1 more Street Race. And we will try like that. We changed a lot our deck, but it's time to apply my theory, like this is not a good plan to keep this Crashing Footfall. This end is pretty nice, but I guess Living End will be discarded. But I can't say no to this end. Spire Bluff is okay, and we're gonna go. If they go discard, I will just cycle. Oh, looks like they are not going for discard. Okay, that's some good news, because we will have remand up next turn. Cryptic. It's not exactly what we wanted, but we'll take it. Okay, opponent. Show me what you got. Yeah, sure. Gurg Magangler in the grave is really not what we want to see. Okay, they got it now. So, if they get just 1 lane remand is a good thing, otherwise it's not, but... I feel we're gonna remand this just in case they ain't got the second black source. Looks like it's the case. So that was a nice pick from me. They will clean up and put a Snapcaster Mage in the grave. Okay, so the problem here is it will be a grave fight. The nice thing is they ain't got all the lands, but looks like they get something. They will try 2 Thoughtseize again. I will try to cycle my Izzet Electro-End, and it will be casting that by exiling actually Corridor Mysteries. I want to get my Cryptic up. Second Cryptic is not ideal, but not bad. Inquisition will be Cryptic. Okay, my opponents still get no lands. We have to do something with that. But the problem is we are keeping drawing some lands, and we don't want to draw some lands. If I had the chance to living in, I had did it. I think so. Okay, no more discard. That's a good news. Okay, but we have to get lethal. And if we manage to draw, I think I would just cycle this main phase. Not a land, not what we want. Please, still no land, it will be good for me. Thoughtseize will be force of negation. I don't want you to discard me something. Asphodel is finally what we needed. The problem is about, I don't think it's, even if we got Asphodel, I don't think it's living in time. Because if we're living in now, they get 10 Snapcaster, and we got 2 Izzet Electro-End, 3 Izzet Electro-End. It's not living in time. I'm telling you, this is not living in time. Even I got Cryptic and Lethal. Oh, jeez. I have to wait so much for an Electro-Dominance here. Please, not another discard. It's too much. Oh, I love this play. Okay, still get some guys in the grave, but okay, Corridor Mysteries. We're gonna cycle this guy. We're gonna cycle this one too. Tolaria West. Tolaria West actually not bad. If I go for it now, they can counter it, for sure. I will have Cryptic up. They will probably have a counter for Cryptic. But I will probably not play in Cryptic. I will cast this now. I have a flyer, which is a big advantage on my opponent. Tolaria West can transmute for... No, I get rid of all the Crashing Footfalls. Tolaria West can Oh, I did. Oh, that had been so good. I did a mistake, but because I just add this card. Oh. We'll try to do it now. Or just keep it. Yes, they will counter it. Counter against power. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll try to do that. I think my opponents will counter. For sure they got a stubborn denial in hand. Or maybe just drawn in the lock. Yeah, just drawn in the lock. Okay. Shadow is here. But this is not attacking time for opponent, I think so. The mistake I did is it's just possible with VANIFAR to search for Tomot Crypt because I bought one in. I should have done that. Let me see, if I attack with everything, they have to block. They are at 10. They can't block that because it gets flying, so they will be at 6. So they have to block all, but they can just not blocking the Street River window. And after I think I will attack with everything. They will have to block enough that I will not be afraid of being killed. I think so. They can do that. If they do the block they just said, yes. For me, it's what they have to do. They can't do other way. So I'll lose my 2 creatures. They're losing both their creators. They go down on 1. This guy is at 12-12 now. And actually, I have to protect myself, so I will go for Transmute to Liar West. Don't care about this, at the bottom, because we're gonna transmute. Chalice and Chalice for 2 to avoid the Timur Battle Rage. Yeah. So the only way we could be killed now, it's by my opponents bolting me. But I think this is not really a possibility now. So I think Chalice 2 is the right pick. They can't Timur Battle Rage. And yes, they conceded from the game. Whew, that was a tight one. That was a tight one. Whoa, opponent was stuck on one land for a bunch of time, but we managed to go through this. My problem is I kind of wanting to go 1 Crashing Footfall, because you see, VANIFAR gives me so much possibility. I want just 1 Footfall, just in case. So, people, this is the big one, big game. So we get 1 land hand, but we get so much counter spells. Efficient counter spells, actually. We get 1 Cyclers. This is a tricky hand, to be honest. This is tricky. If I'm not finding my second land, this end is bad. But this end is not gonna be discarded. And I need 2 lands to tempo. and I'm on a draw. I have both colors. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I keep it. I'm keeping it. Maybe the worst decision I made. I don't know if you understand or not. So opponent's playing the Line of the Void. That's bad news for us because it's really not common for the living in the Grixis Shadow player to board this. So we have to manage to deal with this Leyline, and it will not be really easy to do that. So opponents will try a discard spell, which of course I will counter by exiling one of those two remains. Keep the Mystical Dispute for a potential counter spell war. I wasn't aware about opponents will have the Line of the Void. And waiting for one of the two cryptic I kept is a kind of tricky. Opponents looks like he got a really good hand. With the line. Sometimes the line ends not that good, but looks like my opponent got a good one. Heroes lands, nice. At least he ain't got something to play. So this is the big time. 2 draws, yes, 1 time. Lands 1 time, nice. We got remain up. We had to cycle this Curator of Mysteries, unfortunately. 5 cards in hand, we have plenty of counter spells. 2 tempo, but the problem is the tempo is not buying us too much time here. Gurgmagangler is one of the best target to remand, so we're gonna do that. We hope for a Chalice now. Tomat Crypt can be okay sometime. We will keep definitely remand up, not cycling Cyril in main phase. Opponent's gonna go for a cantrip. Sure, you can go for that. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Probably they will go for a second angler, and we get the second remand, which is good news. Yeah, sure. You go for a second angler. I knew that. Not the second angler, but an angler. I still don't want to see that, opponent. So remand again. Keep my Tombow script for, I don't know, maybe later. We need something. Okay, we got Mystical Dispute up and a Force of Negation up. So I'm not gonna risk to play this as foretold for now. Try to keep going. Cycling end of turn. 2 big creatures I'm not able to play. Okay, go cycling this. Cycling this one. Living in is here. We just need now is definitely Cryptic Command. Do I want to play 1, 2, 3? 1, 3, 4, 5. Angler is actually 7, so I think I'm gonna play this as foretold. And okay, no, not gonna play as foretold. We gonna actually play as foretold. Yes, we're gonna play as foretold. We have the 1 to pay in case of my opponent's playing a counter spell. Okay, as for tools here, we have nothing to do other way. If they play the shadow, we can't do nothing about it. But we hope for a big shadow, a lot of lands. Oh, my opponent's going deep. No, it's 6. Gurgmag is... Okay, we get one. One time, yes, one time. But... Okay, Gurgmag is here. No problem. My opponent has 4. Actually, we need lands. And Electro-Dominance him. Yes, lands are the best rows. We can deal 3 damages to my opponent now. Do we want to Living End to avoid that Gurmag eats? I think we can be hit one time by Gurmag Angular, not more. After all, we'll play the Living End. With counters up, of course. Full card in hand for my opponent. His shadow, maybe. Oh, what it is. So they want me to reveal my hand and do some. I don't want that to happen. 2 cards in hand. I definitely think they have something. We are in their turn, so I can go Electro-Dominance on their face. If I go... Okay, if I go Force of Negation... Okay, I can go Electro-Dominance face. Okay. For 2... No, for 3. If I go Electro-Dominance face for 3, I can go directly... The problem is it's for 3. I need 1 land to be lethal. I'll go Force of Negation. Denial. So if I go Dispute, they can pay, but they will be all in, and I'll give them the choice. So, and we can just go for buying some time, so I will do that. And I'll let them a question, do they want to go for this or that? Sure, so okay, we are in, you choose. If they choose Electro-Dominance, if they're not choosing Electro-Dominance, they took a big risk to be just dead my turn. If they just take Living End, and if they just take Electro-Dominance, we can Living End by exiling the grave, and we are still okay. Not good, but okay. So the best choice for my opponent is just taking Electro-Dominance. Oh, they took the big risk here. Oh no, they choose to win some lives by discarding a card. Okay, that's nice, opponent, that's nice. Sounds nice. Okay, so now we got Tolar West. Tolar West not bad. Tolar West definitely not bad, because we can search for crashing footfalls. and we definitely can play it now. We're gonna go for this. Transmutal Air West. Footfalls. Play it. We still got Electro Dominance in hand. Gurgmag. If they want to play another Gurgmag Angler, probably okay to us. They get one card in hand. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I may have cracked my Tormod script. Don't know. If they attack me, the risk is they get Timber Battle Rage in hand. If they are not attacking me, it means like for sure they ain't get it. Okay, so I have to block. I have to block definitely, because if they got Timber Battle Rage, I'm dead. So I blocked. What do you gonna do? Go for opponents. One Death Shadow. One Death Shadow is okay. Two Death Shadow is a problem. One Death Shadow is okay. Okay. Okay, they're quite lucky on this one. I have to play this. If I attack, they will block, and we are screwed on this. So targeting them for sure. What they got in hand. If they attack, now the thing is, I'm down to Timber Battle Rage for sure. So if I double block here and they go Timber Battle Rage, I lose something. If they got Timber Battle Rage, we are done. So this is the question is, what is the plan now? So the plan is to block the Shadow just with the Rhino. I think this is the plan. If they got Timber Battle Rage, we done anyway. No, they ain't got it. I don't know what they got in hand, but they ain't got it. So now we got the win. But if they get a counterspell, we're dead. All depends of if my opponent gets counterspell in hand. If they got bolt in hand, I should go for that. All depend of what they get in hand. So they are at 2. Question is, do I cycle? I believe they didn't kept some lightning bolt. So I will cycle if I found any counter spells can save my life. So I will cycle definitely. I have a scry, it's even better. Force of negation will be amazing here. Desert Rodent. I want to treat for 2, so I will put this in the bottom and see what we get. Okay, so this is not. So this is it. This is it. If my opponents get counterspell, we are dead. If not, we are going to win. Let's cross the finger, people. Do you get it? Oh, he got it. He got it. He got the denial. So this is the GG. Oh, I'm not too much depressed because, of course, okay, this is the game. We are 3, there are 2. If we didn't just attack, there was quite the same thing, so too bad to finish like that. But that was actually a pretty amazing game to do. And unfortunately we lost it. We lost it because of my opponents got the second denial. Even if they got just Snapcaster Mage, I could have used my Tumult script and win on the spot. But we lost this match, so we will finish like 4-3. And this is not bad, but I hoped for better. I hoped for that last win. I believed it since the last moment. So anyway, nice for you to see all those matches. That was pretty good matches. And actually, you just saw the 4 wins and just 1 loss. So see you next time. This is MTG Adventures. Please subscribe to the channel, please like the video and share with your friends, and I hope I will see you soon.